Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Today I want to talk to you about a budget pistol optic that I've actually been pretty impressed with thus far, and that is this Cyelee Optics Wolf0. Cyelee is a company that I've kind of seen the name a little bit more often these days, but they come in at such a low budget price range, I hadn't really given them much thought. They contacted me, asked me if I wanted to check something out. I said sure. It was this, and again, it's hard to find any complaints. So let's get into it. So as I said, they did send this to me, but if you are not new to the channel, you do know that whether I get something for free or not does not affect the way I review it. I've had this for about a month now. I've put 500 to 700 rounds on it, fairly low round count. I usually try to do 1,000 or more, but ammo situation being what it is and some of the issues I've been having with the ability to shoot, it's just coming in at, like I said, that 500 to 700 round count. Now, before we go any further, if you want to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, it certainly will help the channel, and I do very much appreciate it. If you want to become a member of the channel, you can get member-only videos, which includes previews of upcoming videos and member-only posts and videos like unboxings and anything else that's not safe for work. Again, I certainly do appreciate the support. Let's get back into this optic. But there is about 500 to 700 rounds on this. Drop tested it, racked it off the bed of the truck a bunch of times. You'll see all that in video. Let's get into some of the specs here. It is a 2 MOA dot, if I remember correctly, 2 or 3 MOA dot. I don't have the literature in front of me. 2 or 3 MOA dot. Of course, there'll be a link to this down below. Aluminum housing. It is the open emitter style. Has a top battery tray, so you don't have to remove the optic and then re-zero and things like that every time you change the batteries. It has the minus and plus adjustments on either side, not one side like some other optics. Very easy to control. Almost, if there was anything I would negatively say about this, they're almost too easy to press. There was a couple times I accidentally turned the dot off without realizing I was pushing the button. But speaking of turning the dot off, you can turn the dot on and off, or it has shake awake and it will fall asleep after 5 minutes of not sensing any movement. Now, if you shut it off, it will not wake itself up. You have to turn it on. But if it falls asleep after 5 minutes of no movement, it will wake itself up with the smallest of sensing of movement. It does not have automatic brightness, which some people is pro, some people's con, and automatic brightness, but it is adjustable from the two sides all the way up to daylight bright, and I do mean daylight bright. This thing, it's the middle of the day, out on the blue sky, I can see the dot just fine. I can see the dot on all the backgrounds. It's up all the way, and this thing is daylight bright, and it is a very crisp dot as well. There doesn't seem to be much bloom in the dot at its highest setting, and it also doesn't wash out the lens. Especially when you get into bottom tier or lower priced optics, you get up into the very high brightness and it seems to envelop almost the entire window with at least a tint of red. This doesn't do that whatsoever, and again, it's a very clear, crisp dot. Now, I have given this thing a bit of abuse. Let's check that out. You're all over the place, huh? Yeah. Okay. couple more good ones. Couple more good ones. Give us some help. All right.
Oh, see.
There we go. So dot's still on.
Dot's still on.
Dot's still on. Give it a few more. There you go. I don't know that it chambered. Yep. Cool, let's go look at the target. Yeah, so it's all A-zone. The dot didn't seem to deviate for where your accuracy is.
Yeah.
You know?
Nothing wrong with it.
So is it any broken lenses or anything? Is it loose? Didn't loosen up or anything? Nope. Cool. So we decided to push our luck a little bit and go ahead and give it a right on the optic drop test down here on the ground. So let's go for it. Give it one. Give it another. As long as it survived.
So far.
That right on that rock. Still survived?
Still on.
Still on? All right, let's put some in it. Feel like you, I mean, I saw the holes. You're right in the same area you were in.
Yeah.
Let's check it out. A little bit of scratching. Glass is good. I don't know if you can see the dot through the camera or not, but cool. So it does come with a few things. Comes with a couple extra batteries, comes with the wrench to do the battery and to adjust the windage and elevation. Windage and elevation, of course, is top and side at a 1 click or a 1 MOA per click intervals. Now it also comes with a mount to put on a Picatinny rail, and it comes with a little rubber cover to put on the optic. Those are like the bikini covers and stuff like that. They just go in the trash for me. But it does come with the rubber optic whole body cover for it as well. Now, if there was one thing I would pick apart on this, other than the buttons being almost too easy to push, is while the mount, the Picatinny mount, seems to be plenty robust. Again, aluminum, has the recoil lugs for the optic itself. It has 0 recoil lugs in the base of it, where it would actually mount to the pick rail. I would want to see at least 1 recoil lug in there to have zero complaints, really. I would want to see 1 recoil lug in there somewhere, and not using the cross bolt as the way of fixating it forward and back. Now, it's a little tall on the back here compared to some sights that are coming out now, but it's not so tall that these Ameriglow suppressor height sights don't do a perfectly fine job of at least witnessing through the window. And I would say I see every bit. I can't see the optic in the bottom of the notch. I doubt I'll be able to get it right, but I can't see the optic in the bottom of the notch. So the entire rear notch is above the optic body, which is nice. It does have an RMR footprint, comes with mounting screws, comes with several mounting screws with blue Loctite on them. I did not use extra blue Loctite because I wanted to see what would happen, and it has not come loose. Now, the big question is price, and would I carry it? Price, and would I rely on it? Now, this is based on the experience of one. I've had one of these, I've had no other experience with any Cyelee optics. So right now they are coming in at just over $100. I think it was on Amazon, just over $100, which is really, really in the low price scale for this type of an optic. But it is loaded with features with the Shake to Wake. It has, you know, a common battery. It put up with the big, the drop test and the racking off the tailgate and things like that without losing zero. So it has and it's actually kind of a cool styling as well, but so it's loaded for the $100 price tag, $100-ish price tag. Would I carry it? I don't know yet, and that's as honest a response as I can give, because I haven't had the time behind it. Like I said, I've only had it for about a month, although all signs point to yes, so to speak, with the abuse I've given it and things like that. There's never been any flicker. There's never been any issues. So at this point, I lean towards it's probably a carryable, is that a right word? Carryable optic, but a longer term review, maybe 6 months to a year down the road, I will have a better answer. But right now I am pretty impressed with it, especially for the price. So if you want to check this out for yourself, I'll put some links down below to this particular optic and the Cyelee website. I think I'm pronouncing it right, Cyelee. I do appreciate them sending this out to me. I'm going to continue running it on this slide. This is an Armor Ally slide topped onto an SCT frame. We'll get more into this entire build in another video, but it will likely stay like this for the remainder of its life until I decide to build something else or put something else together. But yeah, again, at the $100-ish price tag, I'm pretty impressed with it thus far. I do appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit a like, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel. Leave a comment down below. Hit the notification bell. Also, you can become a member of the channel as usual for $5, and that gets you early releases and members-only posts and things like that. So, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.